Hey everybody, it's Rick OShay playing MPQ, Marvel Puzzle Quest. Thanks for jumping on the video once again. It is still the anniversary for the last 7 days. We got one more week of the anniversary event. We're doing a lot of fun events with new characters, and the new story mode has been a pretty big hit depending on where you come from in the game. It's kind of like a PvE, but no time constraint, so the rewards are fantastic in places of power. Let me know how you guys think it's going. It is the very last day, and I'm going to finish mine up later tonight, but I thought what we would do in the stream is, since there's about 7 days left in this anniversary shield simulator for the season, and I've only got about 567 points so far. 1400 is the total max. Let's do a points rush in the simulator and see how far we can get, and if we are on a good roll, we might go all the way to 1400 in one sitting and try to get that Taskmaster cover for the final end of sim. So we'll get into that. We'll probably start in DDQ like normal, but speaking of the D and DDQ, that is Deadpool, and I'm in a top 5 position in his PvP, and that was just a really nice and smooth versus event so far. Pretty much guaranteed a top 5 position in there, and that ends for me tonight. Let me know how that went for you guys, since you've probably been doing it already. And 3-star Doctor Strange is featured in the next versus event. I'm very much looking forward to that. He's a lot of fun to play, and I love his automatic damage every time the enemy fires an ability. Plus his blue stun is one of the best stuns in the game. Let's get into the DDQ couple of nodes, and we'll probably do our tokens after this, but before the PvP points rush to get everything done. Well, here's a 3-star team composition that I thought would be kind of fun to feature on a 3-star Blade. I was going to bring along Hood, and then try to get some use out of Angel for his blue and green abilities. Blade is, I always think he uses red because a 4-star character uses red, but Blade has a passive green and active black and purple, and his purple ability just can hit so hard once you start getting the strike tiles from his passive. And then Hood will be included for his yellow active ability to round out the ability colors, but his passive can really build up a lot of AP in if there's a lot of colors on the board, steals from the enemy. Let's get right into it. Okay, so I think in this case what we want to do is try to take out Torch first, and the sooner we can knock him out the better, because he's going to be really trying to he's really going to prioritize red. I'm going to do one red match, which kind of splits up all the rest of the red on the board. And then, if there's enough red on the board, Blade is going to start to create his strike tiles everywhere. So let's see. Well, he's going to match red, just like I thought. Tried to spread that out, but I want to let red build up so that we get a lot of strikes from Blade automatically. And then once that starts happening, you play Blade's purple ability, and they get the attack tiles he creates get stronger for the number of strikes on the board. It is just devastating. So how can I get more purple here? This is kind of a not an ideal board for Blade so far. Need to see how can we split up these reds. So far it would have been better to bring a character that really tries to go for a lot of red. Is that the only match I have on the board? Eneos is on the chat. How is it going, man? Coach Rick is on. Okay, match 4 in black. I didn't want to give them a lot of black, but probably not a big deal until they get enough to fire Torch's black ability. We're starting to create our strike tiles now from Blade, so it'd be really smart to split those reds up. I just don't see a way to do that. Green drops blue. And we gotta keep purple away from Black Widow. She will steal our stuff. So here's an interesting thing. I want to keep those strike tiles, and there's a match 4 in blue on the board that would destroy them. So I think I'm going to just misalign all of these matches and do something like this. And it's alright if they get a little bit of blue. I'm not too worried about that. Enios, don't get sick, man. I mentioned that the other day when I was just feeling sick that I almost missed your guys' token pulls. And I was saying that I almost never get actually sick. So that sucks. Be strong and drink that vitamin C. I tell you, I never short on it. And I really think that's what helps keep everything healthy, man. Good luck. Alright, we got Torch knocked out here with the extra move. Perfect. Now, as soon as we get a shot on... I want to try to get purple. We're not going to get purple in this match, are we? We're not. Alright, so let's go ahead and just play Archangel's, or Angel's Angle of Attack. That's a knockout blow on Hawkeye, and all we have to worry about is Black Widow. She doesn't do a whole lot of damage except for when she tanks a color, she might steal her colors from you. There we go. Now we've got the strike tiles adding up. And wanted to make one quick note about Blade. I really don't think you need to set his black ability higher than cover level 3. At level 3, it's Night Stalker steals 1 AP in the enemy team's strongest color every turn, and if you set it at cover 4 or 5, it steals 2 or 3 every turn. Stealing 1 every turn adds up fast in any way, and it denies the enemy fast enough anyway. I don't think you need to turn it up more than that. The damage you get when you go up is very small, so I like to definitely keep his passive ability that creates strike tiles as high as possible, and then if you can get purple, it's basically game over. So we'll finish this one. We'll see if we can carry this team on through to the Big Enchilada and roll from there. It's been a pretty chill weekend for me, honestly. We've been... oh, look at that. Perfect timing. My team set just finished out the Alliance Progress rewards, and we get the legendary token for clearing out an entire side of the deadly nodes in the places of power. I didn't even know that was coming up since I'm so far behind, but the other side of my alliance did a great job. So anyway, I was just going to say we had a really nice day yesterday, and then we had we got snow in central states a lot earlier than usual, and it's you know, we're only talking it's mid-October. That is crazy. So got everything done yesterday, and now I can play a little bit of gaming. Let's roll this team in here and try to do the same concept as before. Let's if we take out Cyclops, he's a red user, right? So if we take him out, then maybe the enemy team won't be prioritizing red matches against us if he's out of here. And then the red can add up on the board faster. Cool. There's a lot of red everywhere, so it's going to be hard for him to take enough out that Blade doesn't keep doing his thing. If you think about it, 2 strike tiles every turn adds up so fast. We're already at 360 total strike tile damage on top of everything that we do. Now if we can just get our purple going much better than last match, this thing will be great. Cyclops is getting shredded here. Oops, I set him up with a nice match in red. Gotta be careful. Another purple, so we only need 1 more purple AP, and then we can play Blade's huge attack tiles. This is going to be pretty good since we have the minimum number of strikes on the board, or the maximum that you can use is 6 to add to the total damage that the attack tiles become. And so we've got that right now, and purple is pretty spread out on the board where our attack tiles are going to be safe check this out. Keep your enemies closer. So let's look at the damage value of these attack tiles alone. 2488 plus the strike tile damage every turn from a 3-star character. I'm telling you, it's amazing. This guy has the countdown at 1. He's got full health. And he's out. So it's interesting that the fourth character in is a non-tile moving character. So let's go ahead and let's see. Probably better take this guy out. He's got all those countdowns. Let's just hit him with enemy down. That'll be a knockout blow. Perfect. It also creates a couple more attack tiles to add to that damage we're dealing. Got a knockout blow of Cyclops here, I hope. And then watch this after attack damage. 3,500 from a 3-star character, and nobody's boosted here. This is just normal match and strike tile, attack tile damage. Crazy. Yeah, let's get Stark out of here. Probably, what's the best move? I think we're gonna need to match red, or he's gonna match red. No, that's fine. He won't last more than a turn or two. Out of here. Full health, Iron Man knocked out. And I think we're 2 moves away from winning this battle, and everything went pretty well this time. There's the win. Nice, easy. And we hardly lost any health. Perfect. Going on, let's get to the Behemoth Burrito after we collect our blade cover there. Ant-Man is the featured 4-star. Interesting. Who do we have? Oh, Spider-Gwen. So let's look at her layout. I don't often change hers too much. I think that's probably fine. We'll leave her yellow at level 3. Her red is the big damaging ability. And we'll try to win by only using her powers, which is kind of difficult because her red is the only damaging ability she has with that cherry bomb. Take out Ares first if at all possible. He's got really inexpensive abilities that can do damage quickly. I want to get that red match, but I took that match 4 to start off. Oh boy. Don't want to cheat and use anybody else's abilities in this match, but we might have to if things start taking a little too long. It's not really cheating, but that's just my, if you watched me before, that's my kind of self-imposed challenge, is to only use the 4-stars abilities in this match. See if I can still win. Red drops green. At least Spider-Man, we could get some use out of his, let's see, yeah, out of his purple if we match purple. We got 1 protect tile, maybe we'll get some back here. That'll help us try to get this win in with a 4-star that doesn't do a whole lot of damage. She does a lot of damage, but only as a one-shot deal, and in this case it's going to be probably a little bit of overkill, since it only hits 1 character instead of 3. Alright, we have her purple ready to play, and it's a double stun ability, which is really pretty good, having it stun 2 people. So maybe we can get her yellow ready to fire off first, and then we'll do all 3 in a row. Ants, ants, ants is bad. That's going to take red off the board after those countdowns expire. So we're going to need to speed up and take Ant-Man out of here if we can. So the cherry bomb is interesting because it has an expensive cost at first, where it starts as a cost of 12, but when you get her her web tiles on the board from you or anyone else on either team, web tiles reduce the cost of her red down to a minimum of 6. So alright, let's start things off with kick out the gems. Create some web tiles. One of them is going to be fortified at this level. Then let's do this. It stuns 2 random enemies, so we don't know who it's going to be. We could try to get some use out of Spider-Man's blue. Now let's try not to do it. Let's go ahead with Teenage Kicks and see who gets stunned. Actually, that's perfect because now we've got Ant-Man to worry about. We've reduced the cost of Cherry Bomb down to 8. And if we get one more purple match quickly, we could reduce it even further. I don't see a way to get purple immediately, so let's just knock Ant-Man out with a big old cherry bomb. It'll cost 8. We could have probably reduced it, but I really want to get him out so that we can work on getting more red while those guys are stunned. Alright. Not the best board right now. Okay, that black match lines up a red match, but I think they're going to take the red if I do that. So is there anything else we can do? Not really. Alright, they're probably going to take the red match here. Shocker. At least we've got our purple ready to go. Spider-Gwen's abilities are all real cheap. They all cost 6 at the ideal setup. And when there's 2 enemies remaining, guess what? Yep, you'll stun both of them, guaranteed. Let's go for yellow again. Okay, is this where we want to do this? Don't see a way to line up red yet. Maybe I'll do this first. This is going to be a pretty good challenge. Let's see, what can we do? I still don't see a red match we can even set up for alignment. That's when I want to use a stun. Oh, the board shuffle. That might help out a lot. Match 4 in purple. Alright, let's do it now. And by the way, whenever anyone matches a web tile, our team or their team, we get a boost of health from Spider-Gwen. Like Teenage Kicks as well. Double stun right now because we're going to break this and hopefully get a red match afterward. No red still. Well, at least we're doing good on Ares with the match damage. At least there's red on the board. Let's do a double stun once again. She's really able to control the match quite a bit. Here lines up a nice red match with fortified tiles. And that means the red will, 2 of the reds will stay there for an additional match afterward. Perfect. Let's knock Ares out with that. Get a boost of health from the web tiles. And we're ready to win. Another cherry bomb. This one should be even less expensive. Cost of 6. And we met our challenge and only played Spider-Gwen's abilities. Cool. Wasn't as bad as I thought it could have been. Get the couple command points reward, and we are out of DDQ for the day. Tomorrow sets up a new Taco Vault. The Savory will be back since Sweet closes in a few hours. And you'll notice Howard the Duck is in this vault. In the next vault, it should be Taskmaster as the featured 4-star Crash of the Titans character. So I was thinking, oh, that's great, I'll be able to pull over 58 of these tokens, but I forgot the Taco Vault will switch to Savory. I've only got 22 tokens there, but we'll still give it a shot when Taskmaster arrives in our next video. But we'll pull the rest of our tokens here. Let's start with Places of Power. We've only got the one daily shot here. They changed it so that the actual Places of Power event issues out anniversary tokens instead of tokens to this vault. So I guess that's okay, but I'll just do the one-time deal and see how we can do. Just a 2-star. So we got a day and a half left to try to get something from this front page of results. Haven't done anything on it yet so far. I don't think I'll pull any more than a single pack there. Yeah, yeah, that's right, Enios. I'm thinking that it will be a Taskmaster in the Taco Vault, as well as, since he's going to be in the Crash, and most notably the Heroes for Hire will have his red cover available for 3,600 hero points, and I'm thinking pretty hard of that I might actually get it, since I've barely managed to keep enough hero points on hand. We got 4 more anniversary tokens. Look at this. We've already pulled out 56 of these things. We got a decent shot then at the remaining Devil Dino and Howard the Duck covers in here. Quake and Ironheart are the only other 4-stars. We've done way too good in this vault overall, and could definitely use the hero points. Let's go. Human Torch, not a bad hit for another 3-star. I gotta scroll through and show how good we've done on the 3-stars here. Bang! Right when we start talking about drawing tokens with Enios, and Kevin 8-Bit Forever is on. Kevin, you did win. We pulled the Devil Dino as soon as you popped into the chat. Look at that. Boom, that's just such a great hit. Let's keep going here. One of my most recent 4-star champions is Devil Dino, so that'll be an excellent champ level reward. 10,000 ISO 8, one of the best ISO level rewards. They're claiming that's a 4-star level item. Fantastic. Alright, let's do the 100 hero point draw. What can we possibly do? What? Oh, come on. You guys with the viewer luck, I just can't believe this. I never, ever can run this good if I'm not on a stream. I swear, it's almost like MPQ says, hey, this is a streamer where people might watch. Let's have his odds run way too absurdly good. Look at that. Unreal. Let's scroll through this real quick on the anniversary vault. We've pulled over 60 items out of here. There's only a few 4-stars left. And we've hit so many of the best items. Both of the highest red ISO and the 3-stars are just pulled. There's just really ran really way too good in that 5th anniversary vault. Okay, man. So here's the Heroes for Hire with Howard the Duck, and coming up in just a few hours, Taskmaster will be the featured character in Crash of the Titans. And if you need those covers, think about it. 3,600 is a lot of hero points to spend on a cover, unless it's one you're really going to need, and his covers are going to be limited, just like Howard and Devil Dino. So think about it. Don't spend a lot of hero points you're going to need for roster slots and stuff, but if you can build them up fast enough to spend on things, do it. We're up to 90 in the latest Legends category. We're saving up because in about 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks basically, Wasp will rotate out and Cable will move into latest Legends. I cannot wait. We're going to pull probably all of those tokens plus a bunch of command points when that happens. We've got some heroics here and standards. Let's burn off these standards, see if we can get a 3-star within 49 quick pulls and go from there. Man, you guys, I'm going to have to keep you on 24/7 if we're going to run. There's a 3-star. Electra with the bonus. Daredevil, perfect. If we're going to hit a couple Devil Dinos from that vault, that's just incredibly good. We're in the elite tokens, hopefully get 1 gold out of this run. And after these tokens, guys, there's the gold. Magneto. Then we'll get into a massive PvP point rush. I don't know how long it's going to take. I don't know if we're going to be able to make it, but I've got over 500 points in PvP, and we're trying to make it over 1,000. We might not have a shot at 1,400 today. And we get another yellow for Patch Wolverine. We definitely need his green and red. I finally remembered that, but I'll take a bonus Daredevil. Let me see where I'm at with bonuses. That might be it for Daredevil. I might have to switch it over to Maybe Thanos or Beast. I'll think about that. Claim it. Alright, running good. 8 heroic tokens. Yeah, I better switch my bonus here real quick, guys, just to be on the safe side. Daredevil's out. Let's put it on. I think we better just do Thanos. I can put it on Beast, but I use Thanos more. Might as well build that up. Let's see, where were we? 8 heroics, that's about a 50-50 chance at a 1 in 16 odds of a 4-star. Sometimes we run way too good. Can we continue here? Let's go. Probably all 2-stars since we hit so hot a little bit ago, but hey, you never know. A lot of 2s. I've got 4 2-stars at 50 saved covers. So before long, I'm going to have to sell those out and redo. Look at that, all 2-stars, just like we thought. I'll do the daily purchase just in case it's a gold level reward. It is gold, 3-star. Star-Lord. I'm probably his biggest fan, as you've seen in my previous videos, so that's a good hit for sure for the 100 hero points. Alright, I think we're done with tokens. Let's add in those character levels and then go straight into PvP and run that till we have to quit. I don't think I have too much in the 2-star realm that makes a big difference, but add in some of the levels. Hawkeye should be getting up toward, yep, the 130s. Great. And let's see, 146 2-star covers in this rewards queue. So I got to handle Torch within 2 days, no problem. Go to the 3 stars, let's add those in. Look at this, guys. Daredevil made it up to 265 for the Elektra 4-star cover. And I still need an additional level on him to get the legendary recruit token, but maybe I'll let that happen naturally instead of put him in as a bonus hero, or speed it up before the time where we're going to pull and get that legendary banked in. Very nice. Magneto takes a few levels, a couple, 254. Elektra's really getting up there now, 2,500. The next level for her is also an Elektra 4-star cover. Great. Torch hits 230. Blade from the DDQ and another random cover gets a 207. Got a few Deadpools in a row here. Should be pretty good rewards. 5 command points. $238. Next level for him is a good one. Legendary ready to go. Punisher, pretty low rebuild on him. Gray Suit Black Widow. I'll take that 100 hero points. Thank you. She's getting up to the big rewards again. 259. Quicksilver goes to 204. Yeah, without a regular PvE, guys, with the special, Places of Power event, it's been kind of nice with a little bit more free time, or at least not stuck on a schedule. Got a bunch of Doctor Strange I'm going to have to handle within 2 days. Also, just got to recruit and rebuild him for the 3rd time. 4 stars. Here we go. We got that Elektra cover from Daredevil. She goes to 299, and look at that. One more character that needs 1 level for a legendary. Alright. Devil Dino, 278. 50 hero points to 279, and guess what? 1 more level for a legendary token. I don't think I'll reset that anniversary vault. A lot of times it definitely makes sense, but I think we're about at the end of where we're going to get a lot of the anniversary tokens to go in there. So, since that's the case, with most of the best rewards pulled out, there's still, 1 in 50 or less odds at getting the remaining good rewards, I think I'll just try to go for that. Blade, 5 command points to 314 and 315, 316. All right. And we got the red cover for Nebula for finalizing the personal progression in places of power. Got to the 40,000 point mark, and she goes to level 5 in Grim Efficiency. So she's at 245. Definitely need more blue. The top power, the first power on new characters, is usually the hardest color to get a lot of levels in early. But that's great. Total of 11 covers. She only needs 2. And that's it. 5 stars. Nothing in there. Let's get into some PvP action. And hey guys, while we're at it, let's take a quick look at the enemies we have ready to face here. And then as we go through a couple fights, how about if you want to see any 4-star character in action, make the request right here in the live stream, and I'll take them into a fight. I'll make the challenge be that we can only fire off that 4-star character's abilities in 2 of the colors of the character that you choose. So, for example, if you chose 4-star Deadpool, the challenge would be I can only play his red and purple, or at least I have to get those fired off first in the match before playing one of my 5 stars, red or purple, because I'll have to pair them up with 5 stars since that's who I'm going to be matched up against in the simulator's always going to be 5 stars in this set. At least 2, sometimes almost always 3. So let's take a quick look at the number of choices we have to go with. So if you have any requests, or if you want to see any of the individual 5 stars in action, let me know. I have everybody rostered, but almost all the 4 stars champed. So if you have a specific one, make the request. And if you're watching this video on YouTube, make the request now during this video in the comments below, and I'll play them in the next video I do with Simulator on it. So I'll definitely guarantee to get everybody's requests in. So let's take on this team. This is pretty much the meta team of Thor, Okoye, and Jessica Jones. I think what I'll do, I'll have to probably play 1 4-star and 2 5 stars. So I'll play Jessica against Jessica. I'm not going to use Okoye. So what 4 stars should I get into the match here first? Maybe I'll pick my own first. Let's go with Jessica, main event Hulk for his yellow-purple. She's red, black, blue. And all we need is an active green ability from another 5-star character. Let's go with maybe, I was going to heal him anyway. There we go. So we'll use him for his green. Let's see if we can win with this team. I'm pretty sure we can do this. This is going to be a little bit of a challenge. Alright, Eneos has made the request to see Ghost or Emma. I think we will definitely do one of those 2 next. I did get a little bit of action in with Ghost in the last video, so maybe I'll try to get Emma in a fight. And depending on the enemies, we'll pick the battle that makes the most sense to do that. Perfect. So in this matchup, I think I'm going to target Jessica first. A lot of times I try to target Thor first, but let's see. What do we do here? I'm going to need to match mostly Jessica colors because that's the color she places her traps on. There you go, Emmy Hulk. Very nice. Let's see. We don't have an active... Let's see. Yeah, we do have an active yellow, but it's main event Hulks and not Ghost Riders, but Ghost Rider's yellow match damage happens to do more damage. Let's do... Man, I better do this red that drops red. Get rid of that trap tile. Set them up with 2 match 4s, Rick. Come on. Can't be doing that. Found an evidence tile hidden in that lineup. That's awesome. Not only does that do damage because of the trap, but you also earn 3 AP in your team's strongest color, which is going to be black. So we have our red and black abilities all ready to go. I wanted to try to get green with Ghost Rider as fast as possible. That green hasn't been too available yet. Another trap, I didn't even know it was there because the small flash that reveals where the traps are hidden is usually pretty fast, and I look away too quickly sometimes. There they are, bottom left corner for the most part. Alright, so we've got Jessica down for a knockout blow. Let's do this. Let's hit Thor with Defenestrate. That'll be damage plus strike tiles. I run Jessica at 3 red usually because I often pair her with Thor. In this match, I probably might have switched her red up higher than maybe cover level 5. But let's do this. This is a body check. It's definitely a knockout blow. It's 17,400 damage, plus additional damage because the colors our special tiles are on. I know it's over 20 grand, so perfect. Now with her out of the way, we don't have to worry about trap tiles that she's placing anymore. That's going to help a lot. We'll try to take Thor down to about a little above his 50%. I'm going to get one more yellow, and I can play Manavet Hulk's yellow ability. I am a huge fan of his yellow, more than probably anyone else anywhere. There, we got it. So the reason I like his yellow so much, and now we got to watch green, they're up to 9, is it does team damage every turn, especially when you have strike tiles on the board. It's really pretty good, and it also earns random AP, and it can earn boost health to Hulk. Now Hulk's not going to take a lot of damage in this match because he doesn't tank a lot of colors, but oh, we found an evidence tile. Now we got to be careful. That's going to knock Thor down to his 50%. Shouldn't have done that. Now we're in trouble. Not really trouble as much as we're going to have to knock him out really quickly now, so that he doesn't earn a lot of random green for his team. So I think what I'll do, instead of playing Jessica's red, let's play Chain Whip. That'll stun him. And now every time he makes a match, that's going to do a lot of damage to him. Ooh, extra move in purple. That's going to be great. We're going to lose our countdown already, but it's worth it for that. Look at that. He's already down to 6850 health. Now we can just take him out with Jessica's red, and he's no longer a concern. Cool. Alright, so let's play Hellride. I think this is a really good ability. Usually it's better as you start it because it'll do a lot of damage, but also destroy surrounding red, black, and green tiles, which earns you the AP for them while it does that damage. So let's move this over. I don't want her to get a lot more yellow. Set me up for blue. Okay, watch these go. 7,800, 5,400, and a little bit more. Depends on what's around the tile as it destroys the surrounding tiles. Cut a lucky trap, and look at that. Full health Okoye is knocked down that far. 5,100. Let's win it with a damnation. And it's over. Okay, Jessica took a lot of damage there, of course, but I think that fight went really well for 74 points. Off to a good start. So maybe we'll try to get Emma Frost into a battle here. Let me think. So she'll be good at creating strike tiles and potentially removing enemy strike tiles. The bad thing about Emma is she doesn't play super well with 5-star characters, because Emma needs to tank her matches. For her diamond state to do additional match damage, she has to be the one with her icon on the colors. So if she's not tanking, we're not going to get a lot out of that. But let's see, who should we take on with that team? We can go with this, I think. Daredevil creates special tiles. And so if Emma's going to be on the team, she specializes in yellow and purple. And those are the two colors we'll definitely try to play with her. She also has a black that can fortify special tiles. So let me think here. Probably going to need Okoye in this match, even though she has a yellow, I won't want to use it much. And red and blue, yellow, purple, black, green. Let me think. Maybe we'll bring in, trying to think of the most strategic team to play with her yellow and purple. Yeah, let me go down and grab her here. She'll be at the end of the list of this group. There we go. This is going to be a challenge for Eneos. See if we can do it. Red, black, green. Yeah, we'll give this team a shot. We'll take Okoye AMC. This will be a pretty good challenge. Daredevil can stand quite a ways on his own just because of his healing ability. And if we take damage, that's okay, because he'll create strike tiles to get out of trouble a little bit. So I think we better target America Chavez first. But the problem, no, you know what, with Chavez in the fight, I think, you know what, we're going to get ahead on AP right here, and if we stay ahead of Chavez with AP, she's not going to be a big issue. Since there was a match 4 on the board, we really jump ahead on the total AP compared to them. I think we're going to be fine. Let's go. We already have enough yellow to fire off Emma's yellow ability, and it's probably a good time to play it. Let's play Labor for Learning. It's a repeater tile that creates strike tiles, and once there are strike tiles on the board, she creates more and then increases the strength of others. And that might come in real handy here if our Daredevil gets knocked down. You know what? Don't ever play an ability when you have an extra move on the board, just in case the cascade action of the extra move knocks out your specials that you just placed. So that was a mistake, but hopefully we'll be all right here. See how close that is? Bad deal. I am going to make this extra move and match away that repeater, but we're going to get so much yellow from that, I think we'll be fine to play that again here real soon. Wish I would have waited. I could have played that in a different spot, see? So, a couple of criticals. We're going to need to make a Daredevil match with one of them. Go ahead and play Deep Breath from Hawkeye. That's going to be a fortified tile. I guess we'll start with the extra move, of course. No surprise there. With the critical extra move is 12,000 damage. And then Hawkeye, let's see. Oh yeah, Daredevil tanks team up over Hawkeye. Thank goodness. So, now we better do it this way. That's fine. That's a big hit on red. Rolling real good against Daredevil. So now while he's creating strike tiles, I really want to try to get Emma's purple rolling. We'll go ahead and get Labor for Learning played again. Let's move over to Chavez here real quick. Now we have enough purple to play Psychic Meddling. Let's play that now. Another repeater tile, but it'll either destroy enemy special tiles, or if there are none, it'll destroy the enemy team's strongest colored AP every turn, or every 2 turns because of the repeater. So, let's keep working on Daredevil matches for the most part. There's our first labor for learning. It increased the strength of the first strike tile and then placed more on the board. Enemy Daredevil's out of here. We better play Hawkeye's stun because Thor's going to get pretty angry at us. Deep breath again. Now Thor, the only danger we have from him is his green ability. Let's see. Nope, I don't think I need to hit him yet. Let's go for, play that twice and match green so Daredevil can take the damage from his Psychic Meddling. Removed the enemy strike tile. That's perfect. And I was thinking you would get AP for that when they created her, but I guess you don't. And that's kind of a rip, in my opinion. Thor appears to be under 50% health to me, but he must be right on the verge of 50%. So I should have used the countdown tiles to hit him. It would have basically knocked him out. Okay, Labor for Learning is going to, or Psychic Meddling is going to go off again. Let's go ahead with this move to keep that repeater safe. And God of Thunder. Watch the green, Rick. Deep breath for about 8,000, 9,000 damage because of our strike tiles. Gotta hurry up this damage. Thor's really gonna build up AP fast now. Black drops a 4-shot of red. And the next turn should do it with Emma Frost's strike tiles and strengthening. I think we're gonna win right here. Perfect timing. We'll play Emma's Black ability, Girl's Best Friend. This is a really cool animation, and it'll fortify some of our special tiles. It's best to play this when you just have your repeaters out, because it'll fortify your repeaters. You saw how much trouble I had keeping them on the board, but we'll probably get our strike tiles fortified here at the end of the match. Fine, and we'll win it with the extra move. Okay. Decent showing with Emma. I had a little bit of trouble thinking of a nice balanced team with her, but we got all her abilities played to good effect and really good points. Let's go. Barely found a way. Thor's so dangerous at that 50% level, and I didn't think I had him at a safe point. I thought we were already in a dangerous, into God mode. Let's see. I want to probably avoid a lot of Jessica matches since we're going to play some 4-stars here. Let's see. So I think we can do Ghost. Let's do Ghost in this match. Alright. And then let's bring in Okoye, and I think we'll also try to use Panther against their team's Panther. And you'd think Okoye and Black Panther would have been designed to have excellent synergy. I think they missed a little bit of it. They do have some pretty good synergy that I'll try to touch on. We'll see if it comes into play here much during this matchup. So let's see. I think we're probably best to take on Cap first. Okay, there's not a lot of red on the board. Ghost does tank her own purple and blue, interestingly enough. Because what's wonderful about Ghost is look at her match damage from the very beginning of the match. She's got 340 match damage on purple, almost 300 on red at this level, and 260 on blue. That's so big for a 4-star that's not even boosted. That's not even too far off from 5 stars match damage. And it doesn't last too long because once you get her countdowns on the board from going invisible or playing her red ability, then her match damage results down to normal. Let's start off with green and green. Not that I need a lot of green, but I need to keep it away from Thanos over there. And mitigating risk a little bit by bringing Okoye into the match, but I think we'll still get a pretty good showing out of Ghost here. Let's see. When Ghost is on the team, you really want to make sure to get her invisible before you play her red ability, because then you qualify for a bunch more damage. Blue is not an active ability for me, so I'm not going to prioritize that too much. Nice jump on red there. So, okay, the enemy Black Panther assigned extra damage, and it's probably on Okoye by the looks of it. It is. So every time they make a move against Okoye, it's going to add a whole bunch more damage on top of that. So I might need to try to make some matches with someone else. And the problem with Okoye and Black Panther is, at these current levels, she tanks every color. Panther tanks nothing. And so that means I can't get him out in front to absorb any damage. That's where I think they really missed the synergy between the two. What can I do? I really need yellow so I can help her heal after all these hits we're going to take. Not a good board for yellow. $7,000 damage. Okay. Ghost won't take nearly that much because she's not assigned with the Panther damage. And I just got to find a way to get some purple too. This is rough. Since Ghost is going to go invisible soon, I don't mind her taking some of this damage. Soon as in if I can find purple. Okay, now I can't do any more Ghost matches unless it's very important to do so. What do? I gotta probably keep green away from the enemy now. If he randomly assigned it onto Okoye again, I will be very disappointed. Okay, the extra damage is assigned onto Ghost. That'll help. Now Okoye can do her own matches. Really need to find a way to get yellow so she can heal. I might have to cheat this up a little bit and play Okoye's red in such a way. Yep, I'm going to have to do this. So we're going to play Piercing Throw. I think this is probably the best spot to throw it because we get an automatic match of green and red. Should change things on the board a little bit, not too much. Green and white. Uh-oh. And we lost Ghost for the team damage from that. Dang. Oh, man. Look at this. Oh, boy. That got out of hand quickly. Okay. Well, guys, I didn't plan this out very well. That was a straight... Look at this. I haven't even touched the button in a while, and it's still their turn. I'll let it play out. Wow, that went bad quickly because of Cap. Alright, retreat. We'll try to get... I thought Okoye and Ghost would work, but I think picking Panther for that fight was my mistake. So, let's do a much better presentation on that. And I know we can win with her on the team in the right setting. Let's get back at Panther. here from OShay, and we'll use someone that works with green. I think this is a much better setup. And red, purple, yellow, no real blue. Let's do it. Sorry about the fail there, guys. I got, as soon as it started going out of hand, it got way out of hand. All right. I think I also want to get a jump on yellow so that if we get in trouble, OShay can heal quick. This enemy team doesn't do much with purple. Thanos is the only purple user on the team. Yeah, this is going to help a lot. Starting to do the auto damage from Bolt is very good when you start having a couple of charged tiles on the board, 4 charged tiles. And OShay adds damage onto it. So we're going to whittle down Iron Man Model 46 pretty quickly here, I think. And he's out. Okay, so we can't do that to Panther, though, because he will play his red passive against us. So, well, about Ghost, you know, she starts off that strong, and then we'll show you here in a second. Because look at that, 1,000 damage for a match of purple is pretty crazy, but I can't keep her up front for very long because of the match damage against me. Now we're in good shape. Ghost has her enough purple to play supply run. It'll create 2 invisibility tiles on the board, and you don't know what color they're going to be. But check this out. Once you get the invisibility tiles, you also get a countdown tile called Power Cycle. And then now her match damage is resumed back to normal while Power Cycle's on the board. It's kind of like she has to reboot herself, kind of to regain her energy for fighting again, that kind of thing. So now that she's invisible, I'm not too worried about her until Thanos gets a lot of green for potential AoE damage. And what's great about, oh boy, look out. How is this happening? Are you serious? Oh, come on. What? What a cascade. This is so funny. I can't tell you the last time I lost OShay in 2 matches in a row in a very long time. Black Bolt's not going to be able to win this match, and we are at another fail. Can you believe this? Man, what is happening? Whew. Retreat again. I swear. You know what's happening? I ran too good in those vaults with those tokens, and now it's coming back to bite me. So look at this team. They have an Iron Man Model 40. I'm dedicated to get this in here. Should we let's do this. I'm going to boost our colors so we don't let down the viewing community any further. And let's see, what else should we do here? Just bring in a pretty good hitter. Alright, we're going to get this done. Iron Man shouldn't be any issue as long as we make sure and match enough yellow away from him. The enemy team has no reason at all to make purple matches, so I don't necessarily have to rush toward getting purple. Funny as I say that, they get up to 6 purple right away. And more. Okay. Don't let me get OShay injured too much. We have enough yellow to heal. Want to keep close tabs on Thor. Let's not hit Thor with this extra move. We'll hit Okoye with it. Nice. Okay. Now, this is going to work this time, I can tell. Black Bolt's injured, but I'm not too worried about him. He's not going to be up front doing the most damage. Look at that purple. Perfect. 16 red is really bad, though. Let's do this. Let's heal Okoye now. We can probably play it again in a second. We should get some team-up matches lined up. Good. A lot of yellow there. Go ahead and play supply run. Get our invisibility tiles for her, so she's going to be out of danger for the most part. There's yellow everywhere. What do we want to do? I think we're going to be just fine here. Unibeam won't hurt as much as the other stuff. 14,000, I'll take it. Black Bolt is going to help out a lot. We need to get red, though. The good thing about Ghost's countdown tile, like I mentioned, there's one turn left on power cycle, and after this goes off, it generates 6 red AP back for your abilities. So that's going to give us enough to fire off Ghost's red ability this time. So I think we're going to be good to go in this match. When she's invisible, you can match her colors, and it won't be her up front afterward. Okoye is going down. There's our power cycle for the red. Let's move over and hit... let's take out Iron Man with this shot. I think that'll be a nice knockout blow for unfazed. It does normal damage of about 4,000, but 10,000 damage when she happens to be invisible. Full knockout blow of Iron Man Model 40. Perfect. Alright, so now let's keep getting a little bit of red here. And if we're lucky, we can take Okoye out here pretty quick. She's out. All we have is Thor left to worry about. He's at 11 green, so that's really dangerous. Heal Okoye up. How did that work out to an extra move? And this should be the end of it right here. Alright, that worked out pretty well. Any other 4-stars you guys want to see in action, please let me know. We'll get them in here. From this point on, I'll probably play more and talk less. Good luck with that actually happening, but that should be the plan. Try to get a real big run in PvP here. Maybe I'll kind of focus on more mirror teams. Let's go with, let's see, she needs to be healed, but I don't want to spend that yet. I'm looking forward to Cable, guys. I think he's going to play really well with Gambit, based on making some charge tiles pretty easily and then building up to a really hard-hitting green. Let's go with, I don't think we want to put Gambit in this match yet so far. Let's see if we can get Cap in a match here. He's got a nice red and purple. Archangel's injured. Red and purple as well. Black, yellow, blue, red, purple. A big hitting green from a 4-star. How about we go down to this will be a pretty funny troll team if we could get this win, but that might be a little too challenging to do it. with Gwenpool on the team. Who else would have a really nice green that we could complement these others with? That'd be funny. Let me think here. Could we even win with this team? I don't know. Let's go with Moon Knight. He's got a nice big green and a passive that we could get some action out of. Let's see if we can win with this. No guarantees, but let's go. They have Gamma Siphon on their team as a team up. That's going to really be trouble. Starting off with an extra move in green helps out a lot. Here we go. They get an evidence tile immediately on their first play. Wow. What is going on? They got 2 plays and 2 evidence tiles immediately. That's pretty rough odds there. That's one thing that Jessica's good at on defense. Man, you just can't do everything possible to avoid getting hit by those traps. Let's put Daredevil up front. We'll go ahead and do Rope-a-Dope. That's non-target enemies take about 10,000 damage apiece. Move back to Jessica here. And probably want to try to get my green qualified while Moon Knight has a bunch of health before it's too late. This is a real challenge team. Wasp doesn't do a whole lot, but I have an idea here. Let's play Man Without a Country on green. That'll take it away from, let's see, maybe I don't want to play it on that one. Let's play it over here. Takes green AP away from the enemy team, and then they can't play a green ability for those number of turns. That can work out to be pretty helpful. And get our blue qualified here. Lucky they missed the trap there. Let's play Sting Operation. Steal some AP from them. Alright, I'll take that. And put Daredevil up front again, so we'll play Rope-a-Dope again. Hit the other 2. Jessica's in pretty big trouble. Then Thor is just above over 30,000 health. Need to find a way to get green without injuring Moon Knight too much. Oh boy. They're up to 10 black. We can't let them get even one more black. Lucky green. Okay, now I'd really like to get Wasp's yellow here. I think we're in pretty good shape. Need to make sure. Okay, this will be a knockout blow of Jessica. That's gonna be exactly what we needed. Okay. Now we don't have to worry about traps anymore. We don't have to worry about black damage ability since they have so much of it. Cool. Alright. Let's hit Thor one. Let's hit Thor one time with. Now let's just try to build up our red again here. Ah, look at this. This might be the perfect moment. Alright, extra move that drops a black match. Cool. He's got 28,000 health remaining. Let's see, there's two Call the Storm tiles on the board. Only 2. That's not enough. Alright, let's see which enemy Moonsilver Blades hits. I really hope it hits Thor, but it's not a guarantee. It hit Daredevil. Dang. Okay, that's too bad, but now we can work with that. Thor's right about 50% health. I think the problem is with these two. Yep. I think we can keep him right there. Let's move over to Daredevil and start hitting him. Okay. There goes our green. Good thing we used it. Whew. Wasn't even watching their team up AP. I thought at the beginning I was going to do better at that. Alright, they've got 11 purple. I don't want them to use their stun on me. So I'm going to play Man Without a Country on purple. Take that AP away. And they can't fire purple for a little bit. But I got to be so careful with green one more match, and they'll be able to play Thor's team damage ability. I need to match away one of those. Oh, ouch. So here's what we're going to do. Get 2 more of these wasp tiles on the board. Let's see if we can last long enough for this to happen without giving them a green match. Good luck. Or you just get enough purple on hand to take the green away as soon as they get it. That's the other thing. I think we have a plan here. Okay, now we're up to 3 Call the Swarm tiles. We're going to play Rope-a-Dope, which hits Thor since he's not in front. And we'll move over and play Wasp's Black Pain Index, which will do damage based on how many swarm tiles are on the board. With 3 of them, this should do about 9,600 damage or more. Really pretty lame that it doesn't do more than that, but we can hit him again and knock Thor out before he causes any trouble. Oh, this is called a swarm. It still knocks him out. Awesome. Okay. Let's make Moon Knight invisible so we can match his colors and he won't be in any danger for a few turns. I think we're going to win with this team. This is a major challenge team. Let's see. Probably should have matched green there. Yep, he's going for hand-to-hand. Now that's going to do additional damage every turn. That's going to be really pretty brutal. Who's going to be up front if Moon Knight makes a match? Will that switch over to Wasp? Or I think it'll put her up front. Okay. She's out, but we still have Cap on our team along with Moon Knight. Extra move. Look at this. Moonsilver Blades. Tons of damage, and we're going to win with a coup de grace, which is when there's one enemy remaining, it's a single damage hit. And I can't believe it, but we found a way to win with that very challenging team. 850 points. Alright, let's go. Well, I'm going to keep rolling here until I kind of run out of time. It is starting to get a little bit later, but I don't know that we're going to make it to 1,400. That would have been a nice goal. Let's make it to 1,000 points. We can end it there, and then we can make another video over the next couple of days where we try to make a point rush up to 1,400 and get that Taskmaster token or cover. So if you guys want to see any specific teams, including a 4-star or a 5-star character, let me know in the chat stream and I'll put them in the next fight. or if you're on YouTube, just put any request you want to see, and I'll put them in the next video when we do this next time. That might work out pretty well, I think. So once you get to a certain point, you kind of run into a lot of the same teams. But here we go. Okay, this is a team I'd like to take on. I got to be careful with Thanos, because if I mess around too much, he's gonna wipe out my my own team. But the 5-star that I champed most recently is Phoenix, and I haven't been able to use her too much so far, but this will be the first try. She has a green passive ability that might come in handy if she does get knocked out and then revives, but her purple and red abilities are going to be pretty good. So let's bring in a couple characters that might be able to complement those colors a little bit. And what 4-star would be good to go with that? Maybe let's go with blue, black, red, green, purple, yellow. Okay, trying to pick out. Let's go with Yondu here. Is going to be a unique play in blue and black. And hey, so Eneos, you're right. 5-star Loki. We'll get him into our next match. But hey, I've only got 4 covers on the guy. I have 2 purple and then 1 green, 1 black, or maybe 2 green is what it is. So he's not going to be leveled up very much, but he'll be just like bringing in a 4-star character. So that'll be the guy we do in the very next match. So if we've got in this match we've got purple, red, black, blue. So we just need a green and yellow user. Let's see if we can bring in Thor here, and see if we can get the win. Let's see, do we need all these boosts on? Let's just leave them on for now. I need to start speeding up my process. The problem with the team we're against is if you knock Phoenix out too early, she might just revive on you. Old Man Logan heals the whole time, so we're going to have to take on Thanos first. And look at the amount of health Thanos has. It's huge. So Thor tanks most of these colors, unfortunately, but once he gets into God mode, that might not be too bad of a thing at all. Yeah, Phoenix only tanks purple in this setup. That's something I probably should have thought about a little bit more. But we'll get blue going right away for Thor, or actually for Yondu. And we've got it. So here's the thing that's good about bringing Yondu in with 5-star characters is Yondu doesn't tank any of these colors, so he's not going to take any damage unless it's team damage. And with him safe, his Centurion archery can just it'll hit once. Let's play it now on Thanos. 12,900 damage. Good thing we got a lot of blue going. And now it's converted over to Yaka Assault. And Yaka Assault keeps hitting at the beginning of every match until Yondu takes enough damage to cancel out that continual hit. But I don't see how he's going to take any damage. Let's go. See that Yaka Assault is going to continue to injure the enemy with the least amount of health. For 2,000 each turn, crazy damage, really good stuff. Let's see, I want to probably, there's no red matches on the board, so let's go for a little bit of black if we can. See if we can find one more black match, and then we'll play Phoenix purple ability. It won't be long until we're in God mode here. Alright, there's a red match available on the board. This may or may not hit it, but Psychic Rapport puts a bunch of red tiles on the board. Alright, not bad at all. We can get a couple red matches in a row here. And Phoenix does direct damage plus creates strike tiles. So with the strike tiles and the Yaka Assault, I think we're going to really start rolling through this team. And we also have our green ready to go from Thor. We're in good shape. What do we want to do here? We're at 6 yellow. Let's get yellow qualified. That way we can hopefully get some projectiles also. There's a match 4 in team up on the board, so let's hit Thanos with Psychic Flames. It's decent damage, but more importantly, some pretty strong strike tiles. And those will do extra damage on top of Thor's hit. Let's do God of Thunder. Probably could have done that to take Thanos out beforehand. Let's move over to Old Man Logan. What do we want to do? Let's play Asgardian Tactics this time. It's going to do a lot of damage, about 20 grand, perfect. And then our match 4. God Mode will just about take him out. It did. Nice. Yaka Assault. Let's play Ravager's Ruse. It'll create a bunch of strike tiles, but also reduce the AP pool that they have the most in. It happens to be yellow, which isn't as helpful as if it was an active ability that enemy Phoenix would play. Now all we have to do is keep her away from red and purple. Should be easy to do. That's the colors we're already going for. Look at that. Continual damage. And then Psychic Rapport. Hit some red and this will be over. Boom. Yeah, that team worked out pretty good, and we kept Thor right in that 50% range. I'll take it. Now let's do it. Let's get Loki into a match, and I'm gonna make a really fun. I like his green ability. I think it's great. It doesn't compare to Thor, but Loki's green is excellent, but his purple is super damaging. So here's what we're gonna have to do. Let's take on a team that doesn't have Jessica in it on purpose, because if I use Loki with the about 13,000 health and they hit a trap tile on us, he's already going to be just about knocked out. 71, that's an okay team. Let's spin out and see what we get here. 62, Doctor Strange, I don't think we're going to be able to do that. We'll save that team for the fight after this, probably. Let's get a team that doesn't have Black Bolt, Strange, or Jessica to avoid that automatic damage. I think would be the smartest play. Perfect, here we go. Alright, I am going to play with Okoye on the team with Loki, just as to hedge our bets a little bit on what we get out of this guy for damage. But if things go well, it actually could go quite well. I'm going to try to get green going as early as possible. Oop, I went past our friend here. So we've got yellow and red, of course, green, purple, and so we don't have an active black and blue yet. Let's go up to our 5 stars. I think we're going to need a 5 to continue, or to carry the rest of this match through. And for black and blue, let's go with, technically Okoye matches black, so we only need a blue user. We haven't seen much out of... that's one thing I'm looking for with 5-star Cable coming out. I don't have a whole lot of good active blue users. Jessica's definitely a good passive blue user, but you can't always count on it. So let's go ahead and bring in Archangel. I'll heal him up here, and we'll use him for blue only, potentially. And I want to boost some green so that we don't have to wait all day on Loki's AP. It does cost 11. I think his green should cost only 10. Alright, so let's be careful. They do have Thor on the enemy team, so we're going to target him first, take him down to about 50% health, and then reevaluate from there. Don't let me forget, I need to get yellow qualified as quickly as possible too, so we can just kind of have that in the back for healing if we need. The good thing about Loki, though, is if he gets knocked out, there's a chance that you can match his trap tile, or the enemy team matches it, and it's kind of a cool mechanic. He feigns death, so you think he's dead, and as soon as somebody matches that trap tile, he comes back into the match with true health. It's not boost health, it's true real health that carries on to the next match for you. And it depends on the how many covers you have in him for how many what percentage of health he regains. Black and green. That's gonna hurt. Okay, definitely need yellow here. Archangel gets a bad rap. I don't think he's as bad as other people say. Depends on how you play him and who you play him with. I definitely, though, think his blue should do way more damage than it does, and should probably cost a little bit less. We have Loki's green ability ready to play. I think this is a good time to do it. It creates a repeater tile, and it's fortified. Let's see. This is a pretty cool animation, too, so check this out. So that's a 3-turn repeater. Every 3 turns, it's going to destroy a row on the board, a random row, so it's nice that it's refortified because it can be the row that it's sitting in, and does team damage. Let's move over to Archangel. Since we're going to get the team damage from that green repeater from Loki, I don't want to hit Thor anymore, and probably heal up Okoye right now. Good. We've got our blue ready to play from... Ooh, I need her to be unstunned as soon as we get the team damage from that repeater tile, because Okoye is going to add a bunch of damage to it. Here goes the first hit from our repeater. Real cool. Alright, so it's really low damage there because she's stunned. When she wakes up and that goes off again, that's going to be a lot more damage. Let's play Archangel's black ability, aerial superiority, and that'll block out the... Let me look at the enemy AP real quick. What do they work? They're building up on purple the most, so let's play that on purple. So they can't earn AP on purple matches. That'll help me a lot. And we have our stun ready to go with Archangel. We'll just hold it for a little bit. They're up to 8 blue. Be careful, I don't want to get hit by... a stun from Archangel. Okay, after this turn, we're going to get our team damage from Loki with Okoye's damage adding onto it with 9 team-up tiles. Should be pretty good. We lost a countdown. Here we go. 13,000 team damage, and the big thing to know about that is that can be better than Thor's ability because it goes off more than once, and it will add up to more than what he does in one shot. Better hit him with a stun now that he's below 50%, and he's out of here. What color do we need aerial superiority on? Maybe blue. Blue. Okay, let's focus on him for a little bit. Green. Well, good thing we played that on blue because he wasn't able to get the AP from that blue match. And let's go. Blue gets white. It's more important to keep Okoye up front making matches, but for this team, I think we're okay. Archangel is out. Left him a 4-shot of yellow on the bottom. Shouldn't have done that. Another big team damage. Sweet. We can play Loki's green again. 2 different repeaters. It's nice that you can have more than one on the board. And I was hoping we could get his purple qualified. There it is. So now with Loki, those repeaters, you know, if you set them off with one with a turn of 1 and one with a turn of 2, they just would go off every couple turns and do a whole lot of damage. I was hoping to play his purple, but I think you get the gist of that. Nice win. His purple's cool. It creates countdown tiles on black, and if you match them or if they get destroyed, then they replicate. So you can get a whole bunch of countdowns on the board, and then you play his purple ability, and it's just play his purple ability again for a cost of just 4, and it does pretty good damage. So here's a team I think we can take on with Okoye and Cap on it. Kevin 8-Bit Forever, Cable, Cable, Cable. I wish I could play Cable right now. I wish I could play him 2 weeks ago, but there's no way. Alright, oh yeah, I was going to move over to this team and take them on with my own Gambit. Let's do that. And who else could we bring in here? We haven't used... Didn't get a good use out of him, but he's too injured. She's a red and purple, so she doesn't play real well with Gambit. Let me think. Let's make quick work of this if we can. Let's play with our God Mode Thor, play a little bit of Thorbit, and so we don't have a blue or black active ability user. We played Yondu already. Let's go down to... I think you guys know Gamora pretty well, but she might fit in this group a little bit. Okay, so I want to take out Black Bolt as soon as possible because I definitely like the fact that he starts creating charge tiles on the board for me to use, but once the charge tile process is started, I don't need him to keep doing it. It gets to be too much danger. Green drops black. Remind me to make blue matches because since they're not in Gamora's icon, I'm going to forget that I need to. I'm going to go ahead and match away some charge tiles for a while until we can get Black Bolt near a guaranteed knockout. Perfect. Look at this. We already have all of this AP ready to fire off. That's crazy. So, here's what we're going to do. I think let's hit the team damage from God of Thunder. Yeah, let's do that now. 14,000 team damage. There's charge tiles on the board in purple. That'll hit pretty hard with aces and eights for a pretty solid knockout of Black Bolt already. Very nice. Now, let's play our blue ability to stun the enemy team. Our target will be stunned for 3 turns, the other one for 1. I think we're going to stun Gambit for longer. Play our Raging Cajun countdown tiles. And now Gamora's black ability for Deadliest Woman on some purple tiles with specials on them. Great. Okay, so don't forget we want to match some blue So we can stun again. There we go. Incapacitate on him now. Now he's stunned for 3. Move back over to Gambit. I want to hit him with our countdowns. Big damage. Oh, wow. We qualified for Deadliest Woman. I did not even see that coming yet. That was a surprise. Now our countdowns can hit Thanos. This is the way this team is supposed to run. What a huge win against these guys. And it's over. Wow, that went really well. Any other 4-star suggestions, guys? We're up over 1,000 points. Give you one more chance to put in a request, and then we'll get in our last match for the night. Kevin, did you want to see a Champ 4-star in action or any of the 5-stars? I don't have all the 5s champed anyway, but at least I could get them in and then work around colors after that. Let's see, I might be able to take on that team. Oh, here's a team with Wasp on it. Good for you. Skip on the Jessica teams for now. I'll take them on later. Be kind of cool to fight a champion goblin. Let's do this. Let's round this out with let me think. Everybody likes that meta team. For now, I hope Cable disrupts that a little bit. That would be so good for the game. Balance things out. Take on this team. Who would be a fun 4-star to play that I haven't played for a while? I think most of the newer ones we've gotten in. I think I have an idea. I want to try to get Mockingbird in a match because she can play really well with 5-stars because of the way in which you can earn extra move or extra abilities for free. Let's play her with Thanos, and let's see, maybe we'll switch that up to, we don't have a red ability user on the team. Purple, red, black, green, no blue. Is this going to work at all? Let's try it. This might be a little bit tough, but the abilities that we get fired off for free are good because they're mostly expensive abilities. We don't have an active yellow. I think we're going to be alright. Let's try this team out. Once again, I think we'll take on Thor until we have him really close to half health and then go from there. Sometimes people leave him for last, but when I do that, I find a way to get him into his passive damage mode, and then he'll just destroy me. So let's go red and purple. Lucky drop there. Cool. So I want to try to set them up for match 4s in colors that won't really come back to hurt me. That's one reason why not having a blue ability on my team might not hurt me too much, because then maybe I can. They don't have a blue ability either, and if they get a match 4 in blue, it's not going to hurt a whole lot, and it's not going to build up a power. White drops purple, purple. That'll be good. Match 4 in yellow, which means I earn yellow AP. If I would have had 6 yellow on hand already, then that would have qualified for a free ability. Let's go white drops purple, then a 4-shot of blue. Alright, so we have a lot of our AP building up real nicely. They have 7 green already. I better probably keep green away. Red. Match 4 in black coming our way. We have 6 black, so we're going to qualify for a free ability from Mockingbird, and we get Secret Mission. That's actually, it doesn't do any damage, but it is actually pretty nice because it takes away their strongest AP, I think 4 of it, and then we earn 5 AP in our strongest color, and that is purple. So we're really set up pretty well after that match 4 for them. Alright, what do we want to do now, though? Can we set them up with anything else that is detrimental? Thor's at 36,000. Okay, so there's an extra move in yellow. I don't think I can leave that for them to take. That'll do too much damage. Oops, we just knocked Thor down into his 50% range with that critical match. I should have been more careful. Alright, well, here's what we got to do now. I'm going to see if they can get 12 AP in their strongest, in a color. Because Black Widow has a really good answer to that, I guess I want to say. We'll go purple-green. I guess I don't want them to get 12 in green, though, from Thor's ability, or he'll play it. So, I want to play Acrobatic Takedown for the additional damage. I don't know that I'm going to be able to do it that way. Yeah, it's probably too dangerous to let them get 12 AP in green. So let's just hit Thor with... Oh, we have so much purple. Alright, let's do it. Tell me everything just does a little bit of damage, but it also removed that countdown tile. 18,000. Let's play that again. And he's got 12,000 remaining. We can play red in my ledger. And if we would have had one of our allies with less than 20% health, that would have done additional damage. But that's fine. We'll just take him out. We get the Court Death to stun everyone. And I got to be real careful because Panther's going to come back and do a lot of damage here when he wakes up from the stun. We'll let Thanos take it. Don't want to stun him too much, but I want to knock him out next. And so Acrobatic Takedown does 16,000 damage, but if the enemy has 12 AP in an AP pool, do an additional 11,400 damage. That's a pretty big deal. So maybe they'll get blue or green here. They don't have a reason to match blue, but if I can get them set up for a match 4 or something like that, they'll have to take it. We have Thanos green abilities. There's a match 4 in green. Perfect. We get a free move. And it's Come and Get Me, which is really pretty funny because that's the same moment we have qualified his true ability. Now we've got Thanos with both of his Come and Get Me's on the board. They are going to go off in succession if this works out. This will be so good. And they have 14 yellow AP. Let's go ahead with Acrobatic Takedown for a big hit. 27,000. Cool. So let's just whittle down Panther a little bit. And in just 2 more turns, we should be able to knock out both of these guys. In 1 shot. Got to keep Thanos alive till then. Oh man, it's going to be close. It is going to be so close. What do they have here? Panther's Prey is assigned onto Mockingbird. We've got 1 more move to win this match. Ideally. Let's go ahead and play Red in my Ledger on Panther here. That'll stun him. He won't wake up in time to come back and do the damage. That's probably helpful. Let's see if we can keep Thanos alive till his countdowns go off. No! You've got to be kidding me. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, we're going to have to take out Daredevil here. Probably should have used that on Panther. Oh man, how did this match go so horribly wrong at the end there? Extra move in red. That should get us a knockout blow of Daredevil if we do this right. And red, purple, or black. This is going to be bad news, I think. That's assigned to Mockingbird, so I don't want to do any of her abilities. Let's just definitely get Daredevil out. Oh boy. He stunned her. Man, we need red or black big time. We can get a purple match and use it to earn purple. That's not going to work. Wow, could we possibly lose this match after being that far ahead? Yep. Unbelievable. Wow, okay. Panther has had my number all night tonight. That means we are going to get in a match and win with Panther before we end this out on our own. That's what we're going to do. Oh man, I can't believe that. Let's get him in here healed. We'll play, actually I like him on the middle spot. So he's got a nice black ability. Thor's got red, green, and yellow, of course, so we need a blue and purple. And in this case, for blue and purple, who could we bring along that might do pretty excellent? Let's see. I don't want to use his blue, I guess. Blue and purple. Coulson. Nico. Let's keep looking. Nico's not a bad idea. Blue and purple. Ant-Man. I don't think there's going to be any enemy specials to steal, really. Let's go without the blue, and let's get Jubilee into a match here. With her purple, I think that would be kind of fun. Let's see if we can win with this team. Alright, so Panther's going to be the big deal, I hope, and it's nice that he happens to have the higher match damage in purple, so we can use that to keep Thor healthy and Jubilee safe. We're going to need to knock out Chavez here pretty quickly, and it looks like we're going to do that right away. Let's see. Purple drops the extra move for us. That's pretty nice. She's out. Alright. Now we're on to Thor. Let's start hitting him with We'll get him down to about 50%, and when he's down there, we'll hit him with our Panther's Prey, and you'll see how fast this can knock a guy out. Tired with losing against Panther tonight, we're going to win with him, and that's where we're going to end it for the night. So we have our green abilities already ready to go. Let's get our purple qualified here. One more purple match, one more purple tile. We'll actually have that ready with Jubilee. And I think this will be perfect timing. Nope. Terrible timing. Now they've stunned Thor, and Panther probably took enough damage to stun himself. Nope, he didn't do the self-stun. Okay. So, extra move in blue. And we have our purple. It's a damage plus team stun, or a 2 random enemy stun, but there's only 2 enemies. So let's hit Thor with the damage, and it'll change the colors around the around 2 areas that you select. Let's just do these 2 spots here. Might get some free matches out of it. Nope, not this time, but I think we're in good shape. Thor's right about 50% health. Let's get our black qualified. And check this out. We've got Thor back on our team, ready to do this excellent. Panther's Prey, we'll assign it onto Thor. That means everything we do that causes damage will be amplified by thousands per hit. Let's play Thor's God of Thunder. 19,000 damage onto Thor from there, and yeah, let's just save it. He is out of here in one move after Panther's Prey. Nice. We're up to 6 black. So what I want to do is, let's just get Panther's Prey going on Okoye. That Panther himself took enough damage to stun. Wow, look at this. Alright. Here he comes back for the automatic damage. Mover be moved. And it is over. Alright, we finally get a little bit of good results out of that team. And we have just about 1,100 points. I think we'll stop there. We'll probably take some hits, and then we can do another video rush where we get up over 1,400 points to get to the point where we get the Taskmaster rewarded at point level 1400. We'll do that in another video this week. I think that'll be a good goal. Alright guys, I'm going to have to end it there. Thank you very much. It went longer than I thought, but it was a lot of fun. And we have just about a week left in anniversary, so let me know how it's going for you guys. And make sure you get your clears done in places of power. Get all those rewards. They are awesome. And you know, do your best for your alliance. They depend on you, and they earn rewards for you as well, so do a good job for them. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I appreciate you being on. If you need more MPQ on Twitch, make sure and check out Eneos04, Kevin 8-Bit Forever, Adam0519, and Kill Power. All those links are down below the main area in our video section. And like and follow those guys as well. If you're watching this video on YouTube, thank you very much. Please like and follow there. And if you need more YouTube action, hit up Mr. MPQ and Artem. Thanks again, guys. Have a good night. See you next time.